Hey, what's up guys? In this video we are going to solve this Codewars Dubstep problem. So first of all, let's read the statement of the problem. So it says Polycarpus works as a DJ in the best Berland nightclub and he often uses dubstep music in his performance. Recently he has decided to take a couple of old songs and make dubstep remixes from them. Let's assume that a song consists of number of words that don't contain WUB to make the dubstep. So to make the dubstep remix of this song, Polycarpus inserts a certain number of words WB before the first of the song. The number may be a zero after the last word, so the number may be a zero, and between words at least one between any pair of neighboring words. And then the boy glues together all the words including WB in one string and plays the song at the club. So for example, a song with words I am X can transform into a dubstep remix as WB, WB. So what it will do is it will put these WB words in the beginning of the string, in the end, and in the middle around these words. So recently Johnny has heard Polycarpus' new dubstep track, but since he isn't into modern music, he decided to find out what was the initial song that Polycarpus remixed. Help Johnny restore the original song. So what we want to do is we want to help Johnny restore the original song. So let's read the instructions. So the input that we will get is the input consists of a non-single, non-empty string consisting only of uppercase English characters. The string's length doesn't exceed 200 characters. Output: return the words of the initial song that Polycarpus uses to make a dubstep remix. Separate the words with a space. So what we want to do is we will receive a string as an parameter. So this string will look like something like this, and as you will see, we didn't understand anything from this. So what we will do is we will remove the WB words from this, and we want to convert into a previous or the original string, and we also want the spacing. For example, the spacing in between we and R. We are the champions, my friend. So what we will do is we will write the logic, or first of all we create a song decoder function. So in this function, if you will give it any of the arguments, something like this, it will convert it to the original string. Now we are receiving the string as an argument, or we are providing an argument to this function, and we're receiving a string as a parameter from this function. So what I want to do is, so I will return the logic data I will write here will return from this function. So first of all, I want to remove this WB from the string and convert it into an array. So what I will do is I will have this string, and then I will use the split method, and in this split method I will split this string into an array, and in the array we will remove this WB word. So now by using the split method, now we have an array. Assume we have an array, and in the array we don't have any WB word, just these words. So let's copy this. I will explain it here. So let's copy this one, paste it here. Oops, this is, so let's copy this string, this whole string, paste it here. Now you will see originally we have this string, and by using the split method and by removing it from this string, we have converted it into an array. Now we have an array, and in the array we have something like these strings without the spacing, and we don't have a space right now between them. Now we are at this level. So let's remove the spaces. Now what we want to do is we want a spacing between them. So as you will see, we want to remove the spacing between them. So these are the spaces. So let's undo this. Now you will see we have this spacing. Now the easy way to explain this thing is, I think, is to implement in a compiler something. So I have an online compiler. So here what I will do is I will explain what is going on. So first of all, what I will do is I will create a variable sum. So here we have a string, the string that we are passing as an argument. So here we will have a string. Now this is the string. So what this split method will do, so first of all what we'll do is we will split this string. So let's console dot log and paste so here what we will do is we will split this string and we want to remove WUB from here. So let's run this code. Now you will see we have an array, and in this array we have these empty strings. So what we want to do is we want to remove these empty strings from our array. So for this what we will do is we will store it in a variable. So let's create a variable, give it a name some. So let's give it a str. So it is an array. Let's give an array 1. So all of this, so this array is stored in this variable array 1. Now what we want to do is we want to remove these empty spaces, or we can say empty strings, from our array. So for this we will use a filter method that is used for an array. So on array 1 we will apply a filter method, and in the filter method we have a boolean keyword to remove these empty spaces or empty strings. So I will console log this so you can better understand what is going on. So let's paste it here and now run our code. Now you will see all of these empty spaces has been removed from our array by using this array1.filter boolean method. So now if we want to remove the spaces, we will use this method, which is going to be the filter method, and then we will use a boolean keyword. So now we are at this level. We have an array with these words here. These words are individual elements here in the array. So what we want to do is we want to convert back it into a string, and we want it to look like something like this with these spaces. So if we want to convert it to a string, different string, what we want to do is we want to use a join method to convert it into a string. So let's remove the console from here. So let's remove the console and create another variable which is str1. And now so let's give it a name of array2. We want to convert this array2 into a string. So let's create a variable str1, and we want to convert this array into a string. So for this we will use a join method. In the join method we will pass these empty commas, and now run this code. Now you will see, so here is some mistake because we have an array2. Let's run this code. Your program did not output anything. So let's see what is going on here. So we want to log this string. So let's use a console.log, and we will use str1. Let's paste it here. Now you will see the string, the array which we have earlier, we have converted into this one. We are the champions of my friend, but what we want to do is we want a spaces between them. Let's give it a space here. Now run this function. Now you will see we have got our output. So I have used this compiler to run this code so you can better understand what is going on. You are seeing a live result for every line. So here you will see, if we go to our Codewars website, and we are at this level. Now what we want to do is we want to convert it into a string, and for string we want a single space between them. Now this is our function, which is a song decoder function, and returning this string into an original one. So let's test our code. Now our code is running and it is testing for the use cases. Now you see our code has passed all of the test cases. So I hope you have learned something new from this video. And if you want to learn about these methods, for example, I will use split method, filter method, join method, you can use Mozilla website for this. So for example, if I will search filter method in JavaScript, you can use W3 School, but I will recommend developer.mozilla.org. They have a detailed explanation for every method, and you can use this website to learn JavaScript also, because they have a very detailed explanation for every topic. So I hope you have learned something new from this video, and don't forget to like the video, subscribe to this channel, and also tell me in the comments what kind of videos you want about programming. So I have created a complete playlist for solving these website problems. So if you're excited, you can watch these videos and learn something new from these videos. So this is the end of the tutorial. Have a nice day.